How to open a trust savings account. Are you curious about how to open a trust savings account? This is an important step in estate planning and trust funding. Let's break down the process step by step. First, you need to have a legally valid trust established. This means creating a trust agreement that is written and signed by the grantor, who is the person creating the trust. It's often a good idea to have this document witnessed or notarized. The trust agreement should outline the terms of the trust, identify the trustee or trustees, and name the beneficiaries. Next, you will need to gather the required documentation. When you visit the bank to open the account, they will ask for proof of the trust's existence and the authority of the trustee. This usually includes the full trust agreement or a certification of trust. A certification of trust is a shorter document that summarizes key details without revealing sensitive information. You will also need the trust's tax identification number or employer identification number issued by the Internal Revenue Service, as the trust is a separate legal entity for tax purposes. Additionally, identification for all trustees who will be authorized on the account is necessary. Some banks may require specific pages from the trust document that show the trustee's powers. After gathering your documents, it's time to visit the bank or financial institution. The trustee or trustees must go in person or follow the bank's specific process for opening trust accounts. The bank will review all the documentation to verify the trust's validity and the trustee's authority. It is essential to make sure the account is titled correctly in the name of the trust to distinguish it from personal accounts. Once the trust savings account is open, you can fund it. This means depositing money into the account, which will be managed according to the terms of the trust. The funds are meant to benefit the named beneficiaries, so it is important to follow the guidelines set forth in the trust agreement. Ongoing management is also a key part of this process. Trustees have a fiduciary duty to manage the trust assets responsibly and according to the trust agreement. This includes keeping accurate records of deposits, withdrawals, and distributions from the trust savings account. From the perspective of elder law and estate planning, opening a trust savings account is a vital step in trust funding. Properly funding the trust with bank accounts helps avoid probate and facilitates asset management during the grantor's lifetime and after their passing. It also protects assets for beneficiaries and ensures that funds are handled according to the grantor's wishes. Additionally, it can provide protections such as avoiding court-appointed guardianship if the grantor becomes incapacitated. Lastly, consider federal insurance protections like Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation coverage, which ensures trust accounts up to certain limits per beneficiary. This adds an extra layer of security for the funds held in trust savings accounts. Opening a trust savings account requires a valid trust, proper documentation, trustee identification, and careful account titling. Following these steps supports effective trust administration and aligns with the goals of asset protection and smooth estate transition.